You are setting goals wrong. There are 3 types of goals, and the one everyone uses is the least effective. Here is what actually works. Type 1. Outcome goals. These are the goals everyone sets, focused on the result you want to achieve. Lose 20 pounds, make $100,000, run a marathon. And there's a reason everyone uses them. They are what everyone teaches. But here's the problem. You can't fully control outcomes. You can control how much you train, but not race conditions or injuries. You can control how hard you work, but not if your boss promotes someone else. You can control your diet, but not exactly how fast you lose weight. Outcomes aren't fully in your control. And here's the other problem. What happens when you hit the goal? Most people celebrate, then stop. They lose the 20 pounds, then gain it back. They hit the revenue target, then coast. The outcome was the finish line, and once they cross it, they are done. So, are outcome goals useless? No, they are valuable as checkpoints. They give you a target, help you measure progress, create urgency, but they don't tell you how to get there or who you need to become. That's where type 2 comes in. Process goals. These are different. Process goals aren't focused on what you achieve. They are focused on what you do, the behaviors and actions you control. Work out 5 times per week. Write 500 words every day. Eat whole foods 6 days per week. Notice the difference. Type 1 says lose 20 pounds. Type 2 says train 5 times per week. Type 1 is the result. Type 2 is the action. And here's why process goals are more powerful. You control the process. You can't control if you lose 20 pounds this month, but you can control if you train 5 times per week. The outcome becomes a byproduct of the process. This is the upgrade. Type 1 asks, what do I want to achieve? Type 2 asks, what do I need to do consistently? It shifts your focus from the destination to the daily action. So if you are setting goals for 2026, this is where most of your focus should be. Not, I want to make $100,000, but I'm going to work 4 focus hours every day on my business. The process is what you control. The outcome follows. But here's the thing. Process goals are great for building habits, but they don't still answer the deeper question. Who are you becoming? Type 3, identity goals. This is where it gets powerful. Identity goals aren't about what you achieve or what you do. They're about who you become. Become a creator. Become disciplined. Become someone who trains daily. Notice the shift. Type 1, I want to lose 20 pounds. Outcome. Type 2, I train 5 times per week. Behavior. Type 3, I'm someone who takes care of their body. Identity. And here's why identity goals are the most powerful. They change how you see yourself. When your identity shifts, your behaviors follow naturally. If you are trying to write, that's a behavior. You have to force yourself. But if you're a writer, that's an identity. Writers write. They don't need motivation. Same action, completely different frame. When your identity changes, everything changes. A creator creates daily. They don't need to convince themselves. A disciplined person follows through. It's their nature. The behavior isn't something you force. It's something you are. So how do you set identity goals? Ask yourself, who do I need to become to achieve this? If your goal is to get fit, the question isn't, how do I lose weight? It's who is someone who's fit. They prioritize their health. They train consistently. They make good choices about food. That's the identity. And when you adopt that identity, the behaviors follow. Here's the order. Start with your outcome, what you want to achieve. Then walk backwards. What do you need to become to achieve that? What does that person do consistently? Those consistent behaviors, that's your action plan. That's how you become the person who achieves the goal. Now, you know the 3 types and how to use them. If you want to learn how to actually achieve them the lazy way using AI, check out this video. Remember, the path is yours to walk. And as always, I'm in your corner rooting for you.